Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. No apologies, the video starting a couple seconds later after some action. I didn't do an intro yet, but basically, the classic Blitzcrank walks in, the whole enemy team is waiting there, and they just kill him. Like, he didn't even ward it before walking in, so... yeah, again, the Blitzcrank has always been known to the average player. Oh, he's a really good champ, but the higher rank you go, he's not, because he's just very obvious. Especially the level 1 invade. Like, everybody knows it's coming. Anyway, we're playing Vladimir, because we're against an Irelia, which, again, I haven't seen an Irelia mid in weeks. But obviously, I can't, like, I was wanting to play Malzahar just to get some wins under my belt. But Malzahar actually sucks versus Irelia because her raw damage is too high for him to deal with. So Vladimir is just a little bit of a stronger pick, obviously. So that's why Vladimir's a thing. So their comp, I don't know, if we get late game, we should be okay. They don't have an AP damage dealer, so they're all like bruiser, ADs. Like Moo, a lot of people say, oh, he's AP, but... if, you know, he should be going tank, and if he doesn't, he should get punished really big by his Xin Zhao. So if we get late game, we've got a more well-rounded team comp. Always try to get that electrocute proc when you're going for a little trade, because it actually makes the big difference. Whether you'll, like, do a decent amount of damage or, like, no damage. Our bot lane. Nice. That looks good. There you go. I would have liked to have the electrocute proc. There we go. Well, I don't know if I got that then. Right, she's got one more corrupting left. Get chunked. She hasn't hit one stun on me, which I'm going to try and keep it that way, because that's how Irelia starts chunking you completely. I actually haven't looked at the champion roadmap thing. What is it about? Again, avoid that stun. If I got hit by that stun, I would have potentially got killed. Sounds crazy, but that's Irelia. Alright, lane's going okay. We should start gaining advantage when she runs out of sustain. Like, she's got no potions. This is where Vladimir will start to kind of take over the lane a bit. Because now she can't, like, continue. She has to go back. Or she has to play passive. So she's gone back. How's he cannon? Woo! Yay, well done. So yeah. That's Vladimir in a nutshell. That's why he's so annoying. It's 2 new champions. Okay. Did they say what type of champions they are? Like, what positions? Oh, let me guess. I would reckon, what's been the last few champions? We've had Pyke support. Akali. You've got to count reworks, in my opinion. Because they wouldn't bunch stuff together. So Akali rework, which again, a lot of people are saying she's more of a top laner than a mid. Who was before that? God, I gone blank. Oh yeah, let's do that build that we did the other time we played Vladimir. I don't even know if it made it into a video, but it was actually quite fun. Again, I don't like the item at all, and I don't really want to buy it on majority of the champions. I think the one champion that this item is good on is Vladimir. That's it. Oh yeah, Zoe. True. God, I hate Zoe. Ugh. But yeah, the community at the moment is seeming to be really angry at Zoe, which again, I'm not sad about. Zoe to me is just the epitome of this should not be a League of Legends champion. What the hell is that Irelia doing? Like I said it when she got released. It's just bad champion design. Oh yeah, Kais is relatively new. Yep, yep. Oh, rip. Did he dive? Yeah, he dived. Oh, great. Well done. Man. I was like, hey, they got a kill and they survived. And then Xin Zhao tries to dive the Irelia. Okay. Top lane mage. Ooh, okay. Cool. I'm happy about that. I'd actually like more viable mages in top lane, because, like, you know, Vladimir and Swain, sure, you can play them top, but they're not best suited top lane. Oh, that was bad timing for that dude. Good survival. Do you rush Tiamat in mid lane? I wouldn't do that. I'd 100% rush Sheen in mid. Tiamat, I'd say, is okay for a top lane rush. I wouldn't say for a mid lane rush. Because she has no burst. If she had Sheen then, she would have killed me. 100%. But because she went Tiamat for pushing power, it's actually not that good in 1v1 duels. Well, it's still good, but comparing to Sheen. So that's a small... And that's not a mechanical mistake by her, that's a decision-making itemization mistake. Oh, that's not good. Damn, he was winning that lane too. I'm gonna buy not very much, because we want to try and... Ooh, I'm tempted. Ah, let's do it. Get delays, but it's still very... I think it's strong. Yeah, no, I did dodge her E. Like, there was some mechanical outplay, but you know. You don't... You're not gonna try and get hit by an Irelia E, are you? I still think if she had Sheen, she would have killed me there. I like Vladimir, though. I know a lot of people dislike the champion, and like some people even put Vladimir on the same level as Zoe. I know he's obnoxious, but I don't put him on the same level as Zoe. Like, Vladimir can't miss his abilities, but then still have a zoning tool for like 3 seconds, and if you walk into that zoning tool, then you'll get killed anyway. Vladimir doesn't have that. Zoe does. Yeah, I think we've been spamming top lane a lot recently. It's because I've just been enjoying it. But I think I'm going to play some mid lane today. Like, in today's recording session, I'll say, if you watch on YouTube, if you're unaware how it works, is I play, you know, between 3 and 5 games whenever I stream, roughly. And, you know, a lot of those make it to YouTube. And they're, like, you know, for 3 to 5 days worth of content on the channel, it's actually recorded on the same day. So today, I'm in the mood for mid lane, so the next few episodes, you'll likely see mid lane stuff. And that's why some episodes, like when they're next to each other, even though they're on YouTube, they're a day apart, I could be talking about relatively the same topic, because that game, you know, they're actually, like, played one after the other, so... I will say, like, I do think it's kind of brave for the Darius to pick Darius into Garen. Nice. Hey, well done. He kills him, so that's good. But yeah, like, it's not an easy matchup, the Garen matchup into Garen. Like, you'll be more useful than a Garen later as a Darius, because if you actually fundamentally think about it, Darius is kind of just a better version of Garen. They both have execute ultimates, but Darius is resets. And he has, like, you know, sustain if he lands a Q. He's got a CC, dragging people in with E. So, yeah. Enemy team is arguing. But yeah, what's the Amumu done bad? I don't... Uh-oh. So, like... I don't think so. Like, look. And yet... Oh, I'm an idiot. Like, all we need to say is, you're, like, Rakan's the one that's following him around his own jungle. So, like, hello? Again, I love people like that. Their warped sense of, you know... Hi. Oh, my Q didn't kill him. I think the Rakan just raged because they lost bot lane and then is blaming the jungler. What's new? It's been that way for like 10 minutes. Oh, we'll just meet the Rakan and report him at the end of the game. It's more the Rakan than the Amumu, 100%. It's not your junglers. Again, it's frustrating when you think a jungler's not doing a lot, but it's not a jungler's job to win your lane. You know, he's called a jungler, you're called a laner. You're there to win lane, he's there to win jungle. And yeah, if he helps you, great, but he's not specifically there for you. A lot of people have that warped mentality, and that is why so often the jungler is the scapegoat of the game. And again, it actually put me off playing jungle a little bit, because it's just annoying. It's like, dude, you lost lane by yourself without any jungle interference? How the hell is that my fault? And they find a way that it is. So she's got to see the Sheen difference. A lot more aggro play with Sheen. Really? What are you doing? What the hell's that? Oh no, I'm an idiot! I had no vision! I was even laughing at her! Oh, I misplayed. I don't know why she did that, but I played it even worse. I deserve that death. Oh my god, did she ignite me? I don't even know. Wow, I'm an idiot. I should never have gone for that play unless I had vision. But yeah, I will say, she did play that bad. I just played it worse. So, let's just say that right now. It's the way of it. Commentator's curse, baby. Again, it's always the way that like it is. If I wasn't recording, I would have killed her. Because I'm recording, I look like an absolute moron. You got zero vision on... Well, you got a little bit of vision there, but I'd be careful. Balls! Has my skin gone red yet? Because that was embarrassing. Wow. I'm so annoyed. Ah! Are those two just like whacking each other? Because like... What I would say, in an extended trade, Darius wins the whacking competition because of his passive. So I don't know why Garen would go for an extended whacking fight. Like an actual, like, we're standing still and just hitting each other. He's not going to win that. That's not how those champions work. Okay, I got a good ward down. Hopefully my team doesn't die. Let's push this. Normally you'd never use W in that regard, but they're dead. Oh, no, he flashed. Okay, cool. I said earlier, the only champion that I rate Spellbinder on is Vladimir. That's basically it. I don't think it's worth on another champion. I know the only other champion that I know some people buy it on is Diana. And I admit I haven't tested it on Diana, so it might be good. But yeah, I don't know. Like for Vladimir, to me, it just works because what it does, and if you don't understand how it works so well on him, when you use Spellbinder, and let's say you get 100 AP from Spellbinder, you press it, then press ultimate. Well, for the remaining, your ultimate was locked in to how much AP you had at maximum when you pressed it like before, and boom, like that's why it's good on this champion in my opinion, is because it locks in the it locks it in. So let's say you're on 176 AP, you press it, so you're on 276, then you press ultimate and it goes back down after a few seconds. Your ultimate still thinks you've got 276 AP. That's why it's really good. Also, the Garen is even saying now, like, you know, no jungle pressure, but the weird thing is, again, the Garen has been willingly fighting the Darius. We've seen in top lane that the Garen is standing still trying to just fight him. That's nothing to do with the Amumu. I don't know. Again, I kind of feel sorry for this. Like, I don't rate Amumu as a good champion whatsoever, but I do think he's been scapegoated. Wait, what happened then? Did he flash over there? I don't know. I think he's got scapegoated this game, which I don't think's entirely fair. Again, like my normal rule, if the game opens before... if the game ends before 20 minutes, we will be putting another game at the back half of it. Because it kind of does look like that some people on the enemy team have opened. But yeah, we're 100% reporting that Rakan, because he just gave up and was blaming the Amumu, and we saw he was just following the Amumu round in his own jungle. It's like, what? I think, like, again, I don't know if anybody watches Knee Creep from my viewers. But he did a video relatively... He's the guy that does a lot of lore stuff in League of Legends. He did all the ages, you know, they're not official, a lot of them, but he kind of looked at how old champions would be. I'm pretty sure he said a Mumu was like the oldest living thing, of like something that isn't like literally a god or something. I'm pretty sure a Mumu might be the oldest champion in League. Nice open. Again, this is why you never trust opens either. They're a lot of baloney. But yeah, no, it's really cool. Like, there were a bunch of people got sent a part of the map from League of Legends. I'm gonna ask my closest guy at Riot if I can get one of those. Like, the piece of the map that I want, and it's all like in frame and everything. I want the Noxus City. So I'm actually going to ask. I know it's probably a bit cheeky for me to ask, going, yo, can Riot send me something? But dude, like, why not? Why not? So I'm going to ask if I can get, like, the Noxus City. Because Noxus is my favorite faction in League of Legends. Oh, he mistimed it. He might still... No, he doesn't. The reset hasn't happened. Wow, nice. Any advice how to beat Vlad with a Cassiopeia? Pray. No, I think that's a pretty heavily sided matchup of thingy. Yeah, you can see Garen's just AFK here. So again, report him too. Again, kind of scumbag. Again, you guys have been, if you've been with the channel a little while, you guys have seen that I've won games from like situations that the enemy team is worse than the enemy team is in right now. It's doable. But like, look at him. He's just dancing. He's AFK. To me, that just deserves like at least a warning. I will say the only problem with this item, it takes so long for it to stack. It's a bit demoralizing how long it takes. So I guess they're just letting us end. Even if this game goes over 20 minutes, I think we'll attack. Like, the reason why I'm including it, again, even though I would never include a loss in this way because it would just be demoralizing to watch. At least it's a victory. But it's to show that it does happen in this rating. Wow, my damage. Because so many people think, again, I did when I was low rating, oh, Diamond's the perfect rating. Nope. If it's called solo queue, there is no such thing as the perfect rating. Get more farm. Must get more farm. I would have liked actually another kill, but let's just end again. So, alright. So, this is part 1 to this video. Again, if you appreciate that, you know, whenever these type of videos happen, I do put the effort in and attach another video, another game to it. Please throw a like on the video, because that's a good way to support what I do. But yeah, for you guys, we'll look at the damage, we'll look at all that stuff, and then we will attach another episode to it. What I try to do as well is try to make it a little bit similar. So we played mid lane this game, we played Vladimir. Hell, we might do another Vladimir game because this one wasn't great. We'll give it to the Xin, why not? Yeah. Alright, so oh my god, we gained 19 LP! Has my MMR finally leveled out? Oh my god. You can actually I hope you can genuinely tell I'm happy right now. So again, we went lower in Diamond 4 again because my MMR is in just such a rubbish place that I was always gaining. Like, I was gaining 16 LP, losing 20 for like the past couple days. I gained 19. That's the highest rating. That's the highest LP I've gained in a single match in weeks. But anyway, 113, 139, and then damage done doing the 4th most, because again, I wasn't involved in too much of the action. But just again, just to remind everybody, you know, report people who are negative to the community, and just to make the point clear, because some people will say, oh, Huz, like, you know, you forgot to report that person. The vast majority of the time, if it's especially a bad game where you're reporting people, I end the episode just to get out of the episode, and then I report them after the recording's finished. But yeah, just to show, we will report the Rakan for negative attitude. at least. And then for Garen, we'll do negative attitude, and we will put AFKing as well. So there you go. Anyway, that was part 1 to this video. Let's go on to part 2, which for you guys will be in a second. For me, probably will be about 5 minutes. So, adios. So hey guys, so obviously this isn't part 2 to the video. I really apologise, but there isn't going to be one today. And I just thought for the people that made it the whole way, expecting a part 2, I just thought I'd do a little explanation, and I'm actually going to give away some riot points to try and make up a little bit for it. So basically, quick explanation. I know people are sick of me saying it, but I'm going on holiday soon. I'm trying to prepare as much content as I can, so there's no missing content for when I'm away. And the quality of solo queue games right now is quite poor, so actually to get individual episodes, like a lot of them at the moment, is quite rough, especially when you're trying to prepare a lot of them in advance. So the idea to do a double episode right now where they could be separate episodes is just a little bit too much for me. So I am separating, and I'm not doing a double episode right now. Again, I do actually feel quite bad about it. I did put a tweet and Discord message out, and the vast majority of people said, hey, yo, it's fine. But I do feel bad, so we're going to give away some riot points. Again, this is a intact riot point card. You can see the code is not scratched off. But basically, they normally go like that, and you can take it off, and it just came off naturally. So to win this card, all you got to do in the comment section of the video, I don't know, let's do a comment, because I only really want this to be for people who made it to the end of the video, because you guys are expecting a part 2. So in your comment, I don't know, just talk about your favorite counter in League of Legends. So this video was showing a little bit of how Vladimir is a good counter to Irelia, that you can pull her damage and stuff like that. What is your favorite counter in the game? You know, if there's a champion that's picked on the enemy team, what champion will you pretty much always pick to counter that? Put that in the comments, and I will pick someone at random who does that, and they will win some right points. I will say it's for EU West, but any server can win it. All you've got to do is, if you're from a different server, when I private message you the code, you go to Riot Support, you say, hey, I won some riot points from a YouTuber, it's an EU West code, can this be transferred to my account? And then it just is transferred to your account. They'll probably tell you that, you know, they don't like doing it. Trust me, it's fine. But that's it. Again, apologies. It's just a little bit too much at the moment. But yeah, if you want to help with the channel, remember throwing a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing is the trifecta of the 3, the basic things you can do. But yeah, again, apologies. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, though, and there'll be more to come.